Jake's Moto Vlogging Channel. It's horse cocks is what it is, man. I really want to go ride. That's apparently cocked over. Obviously, I've told you guys, I've got exhaust stuff worked out for this bike. There's some exhaust stuff coming. It's just still in the works because things. You'll see, it'll make sense when it gets here why it's taking a minute. But there's also intake stuff coming and tuning stuff coming now. So we'll just get this whole sort of knockout all at once and it'll be sick. Till then, I'm just stuck with the stock exhaust, which we all know sounds quieter than a Prius in electric mode. I wasn't gonna do this, but now, you know what I'm thinking? I think I'm gonna do this fucking ghetto, they call it a 6-hole mod. Drill some holes in this muffler and make it a little bit louder. You know, people like to do that comparison. I'm sitting here going, oh, but I gotta get footage of it sounding stock. You know what it sounds like. It sounds like nothing, you can't hear it. It does have a little rumble when you're sitting right next to it, but otherwise it doesn't make any noise. It's really quiet. This is gonna make it sound a little bit louder. It's not gonna have the right thump or bang to it. You know, these things sound amazing with a full pipe on it. Just for something for the meantime, I'm about to cut some holes in this thing. I don't give a fuck. This is not the Bullshit On series. This is some dumb shit we're doing in our garage to make the bike slightly louder and be a little bit more annoying. Okay, we're gonna need a little Allen thing. I don't even know what fucking size it is. You'll just figure it out. A 6-hole mod or something. I'm gonna call it the Tim Kreitz mod. Yes, this is the Tim Kreitz mod because I saw Tim Kreitz do this. And I don't care if you learned it from somebody else, I'm just calling it the Tim Kreitz mod. Tim Kreitz knows all of the time. He's smarter. Don't smash it, your Allen into the swing arm. That'd be silly. Why am I giving you advice? This isn't the Bullshit On series. Figure it out. Don't be an idiot. This is a heat shield thing to make the muffler look cool. Like this is actually the muffler, but it's really not at all. It's this giant, stupid heat box under the engine that just makes things hot. This looks so stupid. Look at this fucking thing. I got an idea. Right. Totes exhaust, totes, however you say it. I've definitely made it quieter. You look so sick. Enough of that. It's a stupid idea. Okay, they did something where they put 3 holes on top of this pipe and 3 holes underneath. I'm gonna start with a really small bit so I don't destroy things. Oh, I'm going to a bigger one this size. I can't be bothered to tell you what it is. I don't know. Like I said, I'm doing apparently a 4-hole mod now. Because fuck the rest of them. I just don't care. Right, 4 holes, good enough. I don't think I can be bothered to do any more than that. That's just to the level of like annoying enough that I know. I guess if you knew you weren't going to put an exhaust on, maybe you would go a little bit further and try to do the other holes. I just can't be bothered to get down there and do that right now. This, you might think, well, what? This is just letting the air escape right before it goes into this. How's that going to do anything? Well, this tube actually goes way down in there. There's chambering and baffling. And I think somebody cut one of these up and did like a diagram of how this works. Cutting it right here has to do with, I think it goes through the cat in the back and like swirls around past this part in here. And so by cutting this, we're just kind of bypassing a couple of the baffles, you know, just a little bit. We're letting it sort of, we're basically giving it a calculated exhaust leak. This is so ghetto. I imagine at this point most people would want to start it up and hear out sounds before they put this back on, but like I said, quite frankly, I really don't care. This either will work or it won't. How's this thing fucking going? That? Oh, of course the one you can barely see I put in last, and I can't tell if it's lined up right. I can't seem to get it to line up right because it's about to be put on with 2 bolts instead of 3. You know what? It's going to be held in with 2 fucking bolts because I just don't give a shit. If it falls off, fuck it. Some people would say you shouldn't do this because what if you want to put it back to stock one day? And I say, what the fuck would you want to do that? And then people say, oh, because you know, what if you go to sell it and you're going to put it all back to stock and then, you know, you're going to sell all the other parts individually. And I'm like, I could never fucking be bothered to do that. This is going in the trash when it comes off. You can see where the heat shield on. You can't see the stupid fucking holes you drilled in it, so you should be fine. It does have a little more rumble to it. We'll let it warm up. We'll give it some revs. Up to 160 here. It's cold, you kind of see the exhaust. I think it's funny, if you look right here, you can actually see it kind of leaking all out around there now. I mean, this is like, I've done some exhaust Mazda things in the past before, and it's normally the result you get. You can usually get a little more noise out of it. You're not going to get that good sound out of it. Full exhaust is going to sound 10 times better than this is going to sound. This is just a little bit louder. It's like the same tone. It's just a little bit louder and even has a slight sound of exhaust leak, if I'm being honest. So, I don't know. Do it if you want. I wouldn't waste your time, honestly. I'd get full exhaust. Like I said, this thing's going in the trash, the exhaust, not the bike, when I get the exhaust, so I really don't care. I figured, fuck it, I'll give it a try. Anyways, hopefully the real exhaust is here soon enough and you can actually hear this thing with its glory. So that's pretty fucking corny, wasn't it? Sorry. Anyway, see you guys next time. Hopefully we can actually go out and fucking ride. Alright, bye-bye.